Oi, what's happening, people? Jack Tanner, the top boy, the Essex champ, against Nino tonight, and I tell you what, I've got a lot of respect for the boy, but unfortunately, it's Tanner time. So Nino, you've had a good run, son, but it's my turn. Let's go, come on.
Here we go, you call me ready to go, gum chilled in, warmed up. Jack Tanner today. It's a good one, it's a good one. I've seen you, you're new to the game, but you're bringing in, you know, good performances. I'm impressed. But I'm Nino Bryant. I run Rumble Wrestling. I'm the British lightweight champion. This is my game. Stepping up to me. You know what it takes?
Once again decided by 1-4, presenting and introducing to you, coming from the blue corner on my right, he's making his first appearance here. I'm sure you give him a nice big round of applause. Wrestling's tip for the top, Jack Tanner! And his opponent coming from the red corner on my left. If you were here just 6 weeks ago, you will see him once again defend and successfully win his Mal Mason British Lightweight Championship belt. It's the team captain, Nino Bryant! Commence wrestling!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, commence wrestling indeed. Steve Barker says commence wrestling, and this should be very interesting. The final singles matchup between the Headhunters team and, of course, the Bryants. This time around, a rather reluctant member of the Headhunters, I think, in Jack Tanner, who, once again, I do believe is making his Rumble Wrestling TV debut. Not his Rumble Wrestling debut, of course. He is the breakout star of the year, in many people's estimation, and indeed was certainly voted that as part of the end-of-year awards. Jack Tanner facing, well, this will be the finest test of his mettle to see truly how much of a breakout star he is against Nino Bryant. You might notice that, beautiful athleticism, cartwheel, kip up, escape, wrist lock control of his own. Nino Bryant, the Mal Mason British Lightweight Champion, has been for 3 years undefeated as a Lightweight Champion and has a strong amount of success. And there's that beautiful Mal Mason British Lightweight Championship, as we've just mentioned. Lovely kip up escapes. Jack Tanner, lovely use of the wrist control, the go behind, and really applying all of his technical nuance to this matchup. And Jack Tanner, you look at him and you think, look at the size of this meaty ass, but somehow has all the athletic prowess to match a Bryant brother, which is extremely impressive when you consider his size and base. But Nino Bryant certainly has really developed quite a power game in recent months here, not only in Rumble Wrestling, but in professional wrestling outright, with the amount of strength training, conditioning, no doubt doing a lot of weight training. He's in magnificent condition, is Nino Bryant. And he's by far and away the most experienced of the Bryant brothers, and looking to really correct the wrongs of earlier tonight, because Project SE, in the form of Nathan Blade and Tyler Walker, has got 2 for 2 when it comes to wins for the Headhunters against the Bryant brothers. So, you know, Bryant with it all to do here. Of course, some might argue after that strong Irish whip by Jack Tanner that the most important win of all will come much later on this afternoon. I say much later, actually, it will take place in just a matter of moments if you're with us here live. And Jack Tanner, lovely amount of athleticism. Deep arm drag. And another deep arm drag takes Nino Bryant up and over. And now scoop slam. Looking to apply that, but Nino Bryant escapes out the back door. Looking for an arm drag. So lovely. Takes over Jack Tanner, using his body weight and momentum against him. Despite, obviously, there you go. There's the power advantage as Tanner puts the brakes on. The ultimate geezer scoops up Nino Bryant with ease and just slams him in the middle of the ring. Jack Tanner wanted it known coming into this matchup that he had a lot of time and respect for Nino Bryant. I can guarantee you Project SE, the other two members of the Headhunters, are not impressed with that mentality. They think that he should be much more ruthless and have a lot more hatred behind his mannerisms. And Nino Bryant was looking for a drop kick, and Tanner just put the brakes on there. Says, I'm too smart for that, kiddo. Sidestep, lovely deep hip toss, takes Nino Bryant up and over, and Jack Tanner looks every bit the seasoned veteran, despite being pretty much brand new to the scene, especially when it comes to Rumble Wrestling patrons. And Dave Macro says 2 count only, but a very impressive athletic start to this one-on-one matchup. The final singles match in terms of the team-on-team action before we get to the 6-man tag late this afternoon here in Kemsley for our Christmas Cracking tour. Nino Bryant with a lovely escape, roll up, small package, and Tanner able to escape, and lovely go behind there. And now Nino Bryant with a modification, on the Russ Abbott, and now just gets caught in the head scissors. Now Tanner looking to power Bryant up. He comes back now on his feet. The clothesline, and now, oh my God, look at that from Jack Tanner. The size of it, he just snapped off Hurricane Run like it was nothing. And Nino Bryant gives him one in riposte and says, easy, big boy. I'm the king of the lightweights around here. And I can pretty much guarantee, just from looking at him, that Jack Tanner does not qualify for the lightweight division, and indeed a shot at the Mal Mason British Lightweight Championship. And Nino Bryant will probably be quite thankful for that when you consider the size, although he takes on all comers, and he beats all comers and has done, whether it be heavyweight, lightweight or flyweight. Doesn't really matter if you Nino Bryant, who is now scaled to the top. And Jack Tanner looking at him, gets caught with a cross body, maybe spending a little bit too much time in awe of Nino Bryant. Didn't really have a game plan there, and Bryant used every bit of that opportunity, that inexperience, to wipe out Jack Tanner. He now has a chin lock applied in the middle of the ring, looking to put Jack Tanner to sleep. 5 minutes into the singles matchup. 15-minute time limit here between Jack Tanner and Nino Bryant. Tony Ham and ANDmedia on hand, of course, to capture all the action on ringside. Don't forget to check out Rumble Wrestling TV for all of the action from so many of our live Rumble Wrestling events. Go behind, waistlock applied by Nino Bryant, and Jack Tanner holding onto the ropes. Doesn't get to hold on for too long though. Rolled up by Nino Bryant, and now Nino Bryant escapes into the drop kick. Tanner evades, gets caught with the roll up, legs hooked as well. Freak Dave Macro is in perfect position, but close to the ropes. I believe Tanner was able to escape, and now Bryant looking to transition potentially into an armbar. I'm not entirely sure. Looks like he might have a Viper lock applied, and Jack Tanner, for a moment, I think, was considering pulling the hair, but thought better of it. A man of respect, a man of integrity. Not something we can say about his tag team partners here tonight, Nathan Blade and Tyler Walker, who certainly used, shall we say, less than effective methods, or should we say, less than sportsman-like methods at least, to pick up a win. But a win is a win, and as far as the history books are concerned, they will go down as winners in their singles matches here tonight. Drop kick catches Tanner, flush pinfall by Nino Bryant. Referee Dave Macro says 2 only as Tanner gets his shoulder off the canvas. Jack Tanner, the newcomer of the year, and it's not hard to see why. The Ultimate Geezer is put together. Looks like the proverbial star in the making. Got an incredible body on him, got an incredible head on him as well. Really nice man, really affluent, very professional young man. Got a lot of time for him. Very respectful to myself and many others backstage. And I asked him about this matchup. He said he had a lot of time and a lot of love and a lot of respect for Nino Bryant. But ultimately, this was his opportunity to prove himself, and not even Nino Bryant was going to stand in the way of proving himself to Rumble management that he is the real deal, that he deserves to be at the top of the bill with the likes of a Tate Mayfair's, a Danny Black, or a Sid Manelli. Of course, the 3 of those men will be competing to crown the first ever Triple Crown winner in Rumble Wrestling history in our main event this evening. Sid Manelli putting the Rumble Wrestling Championship up for grabs. Danny Black putting both the newly won All Nations Championship and the European Championship on the line. Tate Mayfair is the only man going into that matchup without some goal. Beautiful super kick to the face. Talk about putting a shine on someone's schnoz. Absolutely vicious super kick by Nino Bryant has Jack Tanner completely floored. Nino Bryant going to roll Tanner over, and not looking to take too much advantage. Almost impressed at Tanner's ability to stay in the fight, despite the fact that he looks pretty much out cold right now. I think Nino Bryant has recognised this one might be over, and he's looking to take to the skies. And if anyone's more comfortable in the skies than Nino Bryant, I would love to meet them. Nino Bryant perched on the top rope of a Rumble Wrestling ring for what seems like the 1,000,000th time this year alone. To ascend to the heavens as he does so beautifully. But it took a long time, lands on his feet, rolls right through, now catches Tanner coming in. Tanner explodes out though and delivers a vicious strike and ducks the strikers out, looking back and there and now. Oh, look out, catches him in a rock bottom Uranagi position. Beautiful, beautiful drop down Uranagi from Tanner to Nino Bryant. Man, Nino Bryant was up in the rafters on that Uranagi. Uranagi, of course, rather famously used so often by The Rock himself, the final boss. And Jack Tanner fancies himself as a boss of Rumble Wrestling. And he certainly can make a name for himself here, because if he can knock off Nino Bryant in his Rumble Wrestling TV debut, certainly announce him to the world. We found, by the way, we have fans watching from all over the world, places like Kentucky, places like India, Ireland, of course, all of the British Isles, the United States, in multiple places. As we've already said, it is a real joy to have an international audience here at Rumble Wrestling. Love to know what you think of all the action here at Rumble Wrestling TV. Nino Bryant certainly has all the focus right now on this newcomer in many people's eyes, Jack Tanner, looking to escape and deliver his patented Claymore kick, and does so. How many times have we seen Nino Bryant evade using that middle rope to spring himself into action to gain momentum and deliver a thunderous Claymore kick? Feels like a rite of passage at this point if you're in Rumble Wrestling. And now ascends to the top rope once again, potentially looking to finish this with the Bryant splash. Goes up, brings himself down, catches him flush. Is that going to be enough? In full, 2 counts, says referee David Macro. A bit slow on the uptake there, I say there, Dave. But Jack Tanner, to his credit, able to escape. Jack Tanner is a little bit worse for wear, and understandably so. He's just had the air driven out of him by Nino Bryant, the eldest of the Bryant brothers, and of course are reigning and defending. 4 minutes to go, says Stephen Barker, and we said a 15-minute time limit. Of course, if this ends in a time limit draw, it will be just that, a draw, simple as that. But I very much doubt Jack Tanner and Nino Bryant have any interest in taking a draw at this stage in a matchup, even though they are 11 minutes deep in what has been a pulsating one-on-one matchup. And Nino Bryant is barking at Jack Tanner, saying, "What you got, kid?" And I'll tell you what, that's what he's got, a stiff forearm that sticks you on the floor. Good God almighty. And there's one thing that Nino Bryant may not want to do, is he does not want to goad Jack Tanner into a fist fight, particularly when you look at the size and the conditioning of this young man. The Ultimate Geezer just put the ultimate crown on Nino Bryant. Oh wow, you see the athleticism. Not only that, it's landing on his feet off of a straight pump kick in midair is Nino Bryant. And now front face lock applied, I believe, could be looking for his patented Tornado DDT. Incoming, Tanner escapes, had that one scouted. Sidestep by Nino Bryant on the sunset flip applied. 3 minutes to go, says Stephen Barker. And now, oh look out, counter with the pinfall. Well, Dave Macro better get his cardio in, because it looks like both of these men are looking to counter with a bomb here. Pinning combinations are plenty from Jack Tanner and Nino Bryant in the center of a Rumble Wrestling ring. And referee Dave Macro, well, this will be the biggest workout I believe he's got in many a year as far as Rumble Wrestling is concerned. Lovely counter there, deep pinfall attempt. And Bryant once again escapes, and well, you know what, I might be joining Dave Macro on the treadmill, because frankly my cardio is not up to snuff if I can't keep up with this. Lovely counter upon counter rolls right over, deep body weight across the shoulders, and still Jack Tanner is able to escape. 2 minutes to go. Nino Bryant looks absolutely perplexed that Jack Tanner is still giving him all he can handle. Ducks the clothesline, does Nino, looking to, I think, go through the legs. Oh my God, look at the power involved, getting Tanner up and over, and a dead eye way. Oh my God, that is a vicious landing. That could be enough, and still Jack Tanner able to get a shoulder off the canvas despite having the back of his head drilled into said canvas. Sidesteps Nino Bryant, sunset flip applied, and Tanner puts the brakes on, uses the momentum to spring off of his knees and transitions into an armbar submission of his own. Beautiful transition here. Something we were expecting from Tanner, and you might notice very smartly Nino Bryant has his hands butchered. That butcher's grip is the only thing stopping him from having his arm, his shoulder, essentially hyperextended by Jack Tanner. Oh, look how Tanner's got him completely dead to rights here, but Nino Bryant alleviates the pressure by rolling through into a pinfall and now counters, and Nino Bryant summoned like a spider monkey. It's pretzel time over here, and now has a modified Fujiwara armbar of his own applied to Jack Tanner. You can see the left shoulder of Tanner is borderline hyperextended. You see the joint now transitions into a crossface with the left arm trapped. Time is running out on Nino Bryant and Jack Tanner here, and is Jack Tanner going to tap right at the death and submit?
50 seconds to go.
50 seconds, less than a minute to go between Nino Bryant. Oh, look at that. Jack Tanner counters all of that body weight. Submission, pinfall attempt, and now just able to escape once again. Double leg takedown, single leg lock now. Jack Tanner looking to apply a figure 4 leg lock, and I think he does. He has. He's got it locked in. Jack Tanner, with half a minute to go, has Nino Bryant locked. Yes, indeed. Not long to go, and man, this is they're against the clock, is what they are. And Jack Tanner and Nino Bryant looking to counter. 20 seconds, and if Nino Bryant can counter all the pressure of that figure 4, he does so, gets him back on his front, and all the pressure is alleviated from him. And now with 10 seconds to go, the time is, I think, about to run out. Oh my God, Nino Bryant could tap out right here, right at the buzzer. Well, there's the bell. Oh, Nino Bryant, he did tap out. Nino Bryant did tap, unfortunately, right after the bell rings. That doesn't count. I know a number of our audience are asking whether Nino Bryant tapped out or not. Jack Tanner forced Nino Bryant to tap, but not in time.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, that was 15 minutes of non-stop wrestling by two young wrestlers that gave their all. The referee tells me at the end of 15 minutes, neither wrestler scored a fall, a pin, or a submission. Therefore, the result is a draw. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you'd like to show your appreciation for both wrestlers that have just given everything in the last 15 minutes.